Visiting the corner of the map, here we can observe the wild hawk in its natural habitat. Watch as it's drawn across the sky, heading straight to the familiar and comfortable environment afforded by the origin coordinate 0, 0. Nature can be wonderful, but nature also can be cruel, and all good things must come to an end. This hawk has returned to its nesting grounds for a tragic moment, because its life is about to end. You might be wondering, did that bird just explode? Well, yes, indeed it did. As is the natural way of things, birds have an explosion as their death animation. This all started in the Rise of Rome expansion for Age of Empires 1, where villagers actually could hunt birds. There wouldn't be any food, but there would be awesome explosions, as the birds would be speared into a puff of smoke. Skipping ahead to Age of Empires 2, there's no way to kill the birds in a normal game, so most players have probably gone their entire lives without realizing that birds explode. Units have graphics that are assigned as their death animation. In the original game, the Hawk's death animation used an explosion as its graphic. In DE, this death animation has the particle effect Impact Petard, and the visuals of this effect are controlled in the corresponding JSON file. But even though birds never die in a standard game, their explosions have proved incredibly useful for custom scenarios. If you've ever played Roll the Dice, you'll have noticed there are explosions that occur in the middle of the map. How are these explosions implemented? By using birds, of course. We can use a trigger with a Create Object effect to create a bird. Birds are not blocked by other units, so they'll always get created, unlike petards, which may be blocked from spawning by other units. Then, in the same trigger, we use an effect to kill the bird. When it dies, it explodes. Since the unit is created then killed in the same trigger, the bird graphics never appear, and we're left just with the explosion. Using objects that blow up is a trick that's been present since the Age of Kings. In the final Genghis Khan scenario, there are 2 demolition ships that are created and then destroyed in order to make some fiery explosions when the Hungarians blow up the bridge.
The Hungarians are trying to blow up the Sajo River Bridge.
Using the birds as explosions is convenient since we just need to distribute the scenario without any extra files. We could also use a data mod to swap out the graphics of other units, but back in the day we would have needed to copy and paste files manually in order to install the mods. So there you have it. Next time you see explosions, realize that some scenario designer is not being a pacifist towards birds. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.